gon' you already know I don't. Hey, what you doing with all that? I know you know what I mean. Got plenty and plenty cash. Life ain't nothing but a feet. I hope you know that I don't. I don't play cards around me. Sit behind this, I dog me. Yeah, I wasn't too good at math. On God, I run with problem solvers. I'm a money harlot. I need all of it. People falling. Gotta go, money calling. 34, feel like Giannis. Niggas Giannis. Hey, bro, that's behind me. Get on side me. I don't party. Nobody money Scotty. So I try me.
Along with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce will be with us courtside. You look at the Grizzlies. And the Grizzlies start out with the ball. Jackson for three. Randall pulls down the board.
You know, a reliable veteran like Julius Randle is so valuable. He provides a foundation for everyone else to play off of because they know he'll be there to score and help out. He makes it easier for other players to succeed around him.
Now here's Moran.
Well, that's a very early foul for him. Needs to be more careful and not pick up a second one this quarter.
Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. Oh, stolen by Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
Well, we're watching a special guy here. Morant with a nose for the ball. And on the break, he is a great finisher.
McDaniels from long range. Knocks down the long J.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Morant into the lane.
Yeah, when Morant gets a step to the hoop, he's looking to drop the hammer.
Ooh, it's stolen away. Inside. Here's Edwards. Nails the baby hook.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Here's Daniels. Good, and the setup by Morant.
Inside, Daniels really uses his agility, getting nimble to find himself a shot.
Pass to McDaniels. Back to Edwards. Here's Dillingham. Outside Edwards. 6 to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Outside Morant. And he's going for the lob. And stolen by Edwards. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. Second chance shot. Randall can't hit.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul of the game. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And it's Morant missing. And the Timberwolves with possession. They trail by 1. And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
Gm15. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. Stan, a late first-round pick in 2020. Jaden McDaniels, one of the top young two-way players in the league.
Well, Brian, last season he was rewarded with a big money extension. His play tailed off just a bit, but still a key player for them moving forward.
Now here's Morant. A matchup problem for many teams. He's currently averaging 29 a game.
Well, when the three is falling for Morant, it's a bad sign for the defense.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with the head coach of the Grizzlies. He was emphatic, saying that Edwards was their main concern, telling me Anthony poses problems on both sides of the ball, and he is relentless. He doesn't let up. He wants his guys to match Edwards' energy.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Timeout call. Memphis. Here's Morant. He has 7. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Yeah, there have been very few players at 6'2" who've played above the rim like Morant.
Dillingham, no good.
It seemed like he changed his mind during the layup, tried to pull off another shot, and choked.
Morant looking around. There's the drive. Randall pulls down the board.
Come on, you can't be doing that. I know these guys want to put on a show, but you can't pass up scoring opportunities.
Grizzlies lead by 3. Morant with it. Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible. Yeah, Morant's got to get himself in that dunk contest. I mean, look at that.
Grant, when it comes to Anthony Edwards, fair to say he's meeting expectations so far.
Oh, no question, B.A. The first overall pick in the 2020 draft, Edwards has been anything but a bust. Now we are seeing him trying to compete for titles.
and stand while Edwards has pushed back. It hasn't stopped others from comparing him to his airness, Michael Jordan.
And that talk is more about how his game reminds one of MJ and less about greatness. Edwards' career is just getting started.
Here's Edwards. After the basket by Memphis on the other end. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. Here's Daniels. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Second personal foul.
And you watch Dyson Daniels on the floor, Coach. He's everywhere on defense.
Yeah, Brian, he's one of the best guys disrupting offenses and getting deflections. He gets his hands in passing lanes. Effort like that will always find minutes.
Recently, player health has been the big talking point around the Memphis Grizzlies stand.
Yeah, B.A., look, and it's really a shame to have such a talented, dynamic team have to deal with all those constant what-ifs and have their seasons so affected by things outside of their control. It's tough. Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Pass to Daniels. Kennard on the wing. Williams with the screen. Jackson outside. On the wing, Daniels. Here's Kennard. 5 on the clock. Tries again. Williams' shot is good.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Over to the left wing. Here's Dillingham. No made baskets yet. Now here's Edwards. Here's Gobert. Banked it in off the glass.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Grizzlies lead by 4. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. To the paint. Here's Hartenstein. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Now Randall. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Out of bounds. It'll be Timberwolves ball.
Substitution on the court.
It's picked off. Gets it off. He can't get that one to fall. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Great shot selection right now. Keep it.
14.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Memphis.
Well, it's simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Hey, look, it's simple. More rebounds means more possessions, and that's clearly been their priority.
Here's Alexander Walker. Got a hand on it. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession.
Now into the lineup for your Grizzlies, number 11, Uzman.
Here's Minot. Outside, Alexander Walker. That three's off the mark. Outside Morant. Pass to Jang. Now here's Bane. Morant with it. Down low. Kicks it out to Kennard. Takes the three. A rebound by Ingles. Timberwolves trail by 6. Here's Alexander Walker. Pass to Minot. And stolen by Morant. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, the Timberwolves, no doubt, a team to be reckoned with. Coach Chris Finch said, we come in every single night and compete. No matter what the circumstances are, we expect to win. We root for each other, so I feel like we have all the makings of a tough team.
And they have reason to be confident, Allie. Thank you. Kicks it out to Bain. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Minnesota. 8-point game. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Nets. And that's the first of just 2 home games for them. Stan, just how much of a catalyst has Mike Conley been since the Timberwolves got him?
Well, just listen to his teammates, Brian. They talk about leadership, the adult in the room, and he remains a very capable two-way player.
And here is Ingles. Shot clock at 6. Here's Alexander Walker to the middle. It's tipped. Another fast break opportunity for the Grizzlies. Here we go. And then Morant with the dunk.
Well, this is Morant at his very best. His teammates need to just continue getting him the ball and letting him do his thing.
Outside Conley. Outside, Alexander Walker. Pass to Minot. Got a piece of it. And now the Grizzlies on the run. Here's Morant. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
But our defense has been really impressive, especially the number of blocks they've managed to get. It's not easy to keep denying guys at the rim.
And the defensive game plan is obvious. They want to keep taking the ball away and creating chaos for the other team.
The free throw drops for Morant. And one thing that Morant has always been elite at, finding a seam in a defense and getting to the rim, Grant.
Yeah, any crack allows him to get inside. And as good as anyone at splitting a double, which he sees a lot of. So once inside, he can finish with authority or kick it out to a shooter.
Timberwolves trail by 14. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And here's Memphis. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. And it's good. 2 points. Morant's got 12 now in this quarter.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
On the wing, Alexander Walker. Reed sets a screen. The kick out to Conley. Oh, stolen by Morant. Going all the way to the rack. And then Morant with the dunk.
Well, he is such a blur in transition. Morant goes from 0 to 60 faster than a sports car.
Outside, Ingles. Here's Minot. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Can't hit from in close. Morant with it. Step back and fire. And play stops as it looks like an over-the-back call here.
Well, you always want to play aggressive on the boards, but he was a little too aggressive that time.
Yeah, but I don't mind a guy battling down low. Let him know there's not going to be any easy rebounds.
Pass to Minot. Back to Alexander Walker. Tips it up. It's good on the putback.
Just one of many things Reed contributes on the floor. His ability to save plays by just being in the right place.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Timberwolves trail by 18. Now Reed. Outside, Ingles. No good on the triple. And here's Memphis. They're on a 16-4 run. Outside Morant. The three is up. Reed with the rebound.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for them that time.
Alexander Walker with the bucket.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Timeout call, Memphis. There's 57 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Topic. Pass to Covington. From the arc. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. Here's Minot. Back to Alexander Walker. He takes it in. Memphis with a rebound.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here's Topic. And he buries his first look.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Pass to Minot. Conley looking for an opening. The rebound by Jackson. Here's Topic. Jackson outside. Sinks that one from the post. Jackson's got his first bucket in this one.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You were there, Stan, in Miami at the inception of Heat culture. Give us a taste of it.
Well, it's a little bit overblown in one way, in that everyone basically wants people who work hard and get in shape and compete. The difference maybe with the Heat is they just have a lower tolerance for players who don't meet their standards. Yeah, that can be a tough range for some, but not for Kennard.
Pass to Dillingham. Driving to the basket. To the inside. Edwards for three. The rebound by Jackson. Memphis leading by 21. Kennard for three. Drills it from deep. Kennard's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, some of the most solid mechanics in the league. Kennard has complete trust in his motion.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
And it's Memphis with another.
They're going old school out there now, working the mid-range part of the floor.
Rim protection and shooting, so important. Jaren Jackson Jr. has both of those skills, Stan.
Yeah, and look, Brian, it's rare to find guys who can do both of those things. Shot blocker at the rim and stretch the defense at the other end. Guys like that are hard to come by.
He's been a defensive player of the year. Maybe we'll see him in the three-point contest one day. Here's Daniels. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game.
Nice play by Gobert, providing elite rim protection for over a decade.
And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Minnesota shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. The free throw drops for Randall. And when it comes to the Grizzlies, they're a team that's hungry to take that next step, Greg.
Yeah, and they've got the core to do it, B.A. You got Morant, Bane, and Jackson. They're all all-star caliber players and still in their mid-20s. So they've got a lot of great chemistry and time to get it right.
On the wing, Daniels. And still the ball out of bounds. Dillingham touched it last. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Brian, Anthony Edwards, his disposition just brightens a locker room. Coach Chris Finch said he's an absolute joy to coach. Always in a great mood with a great smile. It doesn't matter if he plays well or he doesn't. Every day he has the same approach and the same attitude.
And he wants to be great, Allie. There's no doubt about that. Kennard for three. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
Oh, he's frustrated there. You know he wanted to come right back with a three of his own.
Picked by Gobert. And here's Edwards outside. Hartenstein pulls it in.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Kennard for three. Dillingham with a rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Here's Edwards. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
Great defense from Jackson Jr. He's a former league leader in blocks.
Second team foul.
Now here's Edwards. 12 points for him. Clock at 6. Second chance effort. McDaniels. And you see player training methods, Grant, a lot more than just running and getting shots up.
And you know, B.A., what interests me, players not just training their bodies better than ever, but also their minds. They're working on hand-eye coordination drills and just all kinds of stuff to enhance their reflexes.
Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. And here's Minnesota now. They picked up 11 straight. Kennard for three. Fires in the triple. Kennard's got 10 points in just the second half.
Well, he was scuffling with this shot in the first half, but since the break, he's been putting it all together.
Second personal foul. 14 foul.
Edwards looking it over. Pass to Dillingham. Now here's McDaniels. Just 5 on the clock. Edwards with it. And Kennard picks him up defensively.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
No good there.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And that one's on target from the wing. Kennard's got 12 points.
One of the purest shooters in this league. Kennard's mechanics are perfect.
Pass to Hartenstein. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. They'll pin that one on Julius Randle.
First personal foul.
All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Grizzlies?
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
They've also been showing us standout play on the fast break, working as a team to create easy opportunities.
Now Jackson, yet to see a basket. Kennard outside. This one for three. No good that time. Timberwolves trail by 20. Edwards for three. Kennard with the rebound.
Well, I hate to say it, but he hasn't done a lot to help their cause tonight. He's been a little erratic from the floor.
Memphis shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. No good on that one.
Well, when he's on the floor, Dyson Daniels gives you uncapped energy. He's really committed to going all out.
And the second free throw is good. 43 seconds left in the third quarter. And the basket by Edwards. Edwards has got 5 points in the quarter.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
There's Howard with the three. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Timberwolves trail by 19. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, once Edwards saw his opening, it was game over. He delights in sticking it to you like this.
Memphis shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game. He's off on the first.
2 shots.
And he sinks the second. And it's Edwards with the ball for Minnesota. Outside McDaniels. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Randle with a steal. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Grizzlies out in front. They lead by 18. And don't... And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Here's Daniels. And it's good for 2.
Well, Daniels has good length, so this close in, he can use that to his advantage.
Outside Edwards. Here's McDaniels. And the layup is good off the glass.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
Jackson gets the bucket.
Good awareness from Daniels there to read the floor and see the ready scorer.
And Robert Williams picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Grant, with this new media deal, more broadcasters for the NBA.
You're right, B.A., and the league benefits economically. Hopefully, more innovation on the broadcast side, too, and a chance to even reach new fans as well.
Timeout, Grizzlies! Grizzlies making a switch here. Pass to Randall. Deflects the pass. Then it's out of bounds to Minnesota.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
Coach, what's the challenge of NBA travel like?
Well, look, all of us in the NBA just have to come clean on this. We travel on first-class charters. We're taken care of as well as you can possibly be taken care of. It's just that there's a lot of travel in an NBA season, and if you're on the coast, you probably feel it a little bit more even than the teams in the middle of the country.
Here's Dillingham. The kick out to Edwards. Here's Gobert. Chang pulls it in.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
The three. And a great assist by Moran as that one goes. Chang's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
The defense was just nowhere to be found, and because of that, he adds to their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway, but that one was too easy.
Outside Morant. Morant with the slam!
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
Here's Dillingham. No good again that time. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Pass to Chang. Left side, Morant. Just 4 to shoot. Back to Chang. A deep 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Edwards, that's good.
Just a ferocious play by Edwards taking the contact but staying committed to his finish.
Pass to Jang. And here's Morant. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. Morant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Inside. And stolen by Morant. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Jackson can't get it to go. Pass to McDaniels. And here's Edwards outside. On target from range. Edwards has got 12 points in just the second half.
Well, this is why Edwards is a nightmare for defenses. He can drive right through you or pull you apart from range like this.
Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Well, he's been a lot of their offense, and the numbers certainly show it.
Right side Edwards. And Robert Williams picks up the foul. That's his third foul so far. And the NBA has made a significant investment in the G League over the years. Grant, you can really see the impact it's had.
Yeah, BA, and it's grown into a real minor league for the NBA. The NBA needed something like that for a long time, and it's helped the product.
Minnesota with the ball. It's Edwards on the wing. Can't connect from short range. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. And then Morant with the dunk.
Yeah, and once Morant takes off like that, the defense has to know what's coming next.
Gobert, no good.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
Well, the rebounding battle tells me. Wow!
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Grizzlies.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, BA, just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And so this will lock down their 15th win of the year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Ja Morant.
And what stood out to me was his effort level defensively. Very active and aggressive, piling up the steals in addition to his overall floor game.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Let's go with a 3. Ja Morant grabs the miss.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Pass to Jang. Outside Morant. The 3. That shot, no good. And they've been careless with the ball tonight.
Yeah, it's a lack of focus and a lack of discipline. They're better than this. He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
No doubt how much those boards impact the overall outcome. You can't give them extra chances.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
Seven seconds left in the game. So Memphis takes this one by a big margin. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was